the front, and the parietal cortex, parietal, which is the center lobes, okay? There is the amygdala, the prefrontal cortex, the anterior cingulate cortex, and the hippocampus. How many of y'all heard of hippocampus?
Say that again.
Remember that one?
Say that again.
Hippocampus.
Okay.
So, the amygdala, or some of the English people say amygdala, the amygdala. But we say the amygdala is the fear area of the brain that helps you to avoid harm or danger. Then there's the prefrontal cortex, remember at the front, is linked to the amygdala and controls responses to fear, stressful events, decision making, and memory recall. The third one I mentioned, the anterior cingulate cortex, which is located in the front and the center, so it sort of kind of stretches front and center, helps with focusing on tasks and controlling emotions. And then the hippocampus,
Okay.
your friend,
Okay.
is also located in the center, and it helps to make and store memories. Okay? Did anybody remember at least one section? Throw it out there.
The hippocampus.
Okay. The frontal, okay? All right, so here you go. I'm gonna give you a visual, so you can kind of put it in perspective. You're driving down I-95 South. Suddenly, and you know, you're going, do they do 55 anymore?
65.
All right, if you're doing 65, suddenly you look behind your rearview mirror and you see an 18-wheeler. Notice I said 18 and not 16. Okay? That's a trailer and there's two pieces, right? It's coming behind you at 80 miles an hour with no way to change lanes. Your amygdala sends the signal that you were in harm's way. Your prefrontal cortex sends the signal to respond by screaming, "Oh my God, Jesus," or some other choice word. And you quickly veer off the road to safety. So you're sitting there. And then your anterior cingulate cortex sends the signal that your heart rate is finally dropped. And your anger meter has dropped. And you can get back on the road again. And the hippocampus sends the signal to store this event in your memory bank and select your favorite gospel song to sing all the way to your destination. And as you're singing, you hear the sound of Reverend Dolores Lee. I know that God, my God, God is good.
All right.
God, my God is good. Okay? Amen. So this was a horrific experience.
Yes.
That happened in a matter of minutes.
Right.
But I'm showing you that's how the brain, all these signals are coming through the brain.
Wow.
So the components of the brain, they communicate and work together through what's called neurons. And these neurons send off electrical impulses throughout the whole brain. But when there's a problem with this communication process, it results in brain disorders and mental illness, okay, which we'll discuss later in detail. So it was very important to me to present this piece to you because we get so caught up with treating mental illness as if it's something separate, but it's connected to the same brain that controls the physical as well. So, 6 important takeaways on what is mental health. Number 1,
We got right?
you don't have to.
Okay.
Is
It's in our thingy?
Probably not.
Why not? Lynne Jones?
Okay.
That's important.
It's more or less, when I say takeaways are simply a way of summarizing all that you just got hit with.
Okay.
Y'all know that from the past.
Amen.
Number 1, not every mental health issue is deemed a mental illness.
Alright.
Okay? So these are takeaways, not just about the brain, but these are takeaways from the exercise from the beginning. Okay? So not every mental health issue is deemed a mental illness. Number 2, poor mental health can lead to mental illness. You need me to stop, just say so, I'll keep on.
Stop. Not every mental health.
She the one that wants to keep going. All right, number 3. I can send you this page.
Okay, sounds good.
Through Reverend Lee.
That's good. That sounds good.
And so we have everybody that's here, I'll send it this way.
That's good.
All right? All right, where was I? Okay, number 3, mental health is just as important as physical health.
Amen.
Don't ignore it.
Okay.
Amen.
Would you ignore high blood pressure?
All right.
Would you ignore low blood sugar? Would you ignore heart palpitations?
Amen.
Not.
Amen.
So why do we ignore mental health? Number 4, the brain impacts our mental health. What we think, what we feel, what we say, and what we do.
Okay.
Okay? I think negative, I get negative.
Amen.
I think positive, I get positive. I think I wanna take you down a dark alley. I end up taking you down a dark alley. In my mind.
Amen.
Number 5, a healthy head produces a healthy body.
A healthy head.
A healthy head,
Head.
your thoughts, healthy
Okay.
thoughts produce
Alright.
a healthy body.
Amen.
And number 6, not all brains are created equal. Alright?
Amen,
Okay,
sister.
not all brains are created equal. Some are wired differently and should be cared for with special attention. That is not a negative, it's just how it's wired. Okay? Are there any questions about the mental health piece? We move on to mental illness.
Yeah, would you say number 2 one more time?
Poor mental health can lead to mental illness.
Core, C-O-R-E.
Poor, P-O-R. Poor mental health can lead to mental illness.
Got it, thank you. P-O-R, poor.
Poor, like good, bad, poor. Okay. All right, are we ready to move on? All right. Y'all may know the answers to these because I presented it to the church before. True or false? Personality weakness or character flaws can cause mental problems, and people with mental health problems can snap out of it if they try hard enough. False. False? False. Mental health problems have nothing to do with being lazy or weak, and many people need help to get better. The factors that contribute to mental health problems include biological factors, such as genes, your physical illness, injury, or brain chemistry. We talk about the wiring. Okay? Another factor is life experiences, such as trauma or history of abuse. And then the third factor is family,